Alright, let's continue with these straps. So immediately in between the videos there, as it was saving, I'm reconsidering the length of them, because of course I am. Just going to extend it ever so slightly. Just a little bit, like that. Okay, just to give me plenty of wiggle room, like so. Okay. Right, so we're going to have to duplicate this again to basically sort of create 3 extra straps. So we're going to use the trick that we did last time with these straps here, except I do feel like these want to be a little bit more rigid than the straps we had around the vent braces there. In order to achieve that effect, let's solo this out for now, get the kind of line polygons on, and we will go to crease and we'll crease them. Okay, so what we can do there is easily subdivide it without it actually changing the edges, which is nice. That's nice to have that. Okay, we'll do it once more, so we've got a bit more resolution there, and we basically want to now figure out where you want this overlap to be. So I think the overlap ought to be on this side here, so I'm just going to mask off a certain portion there, just like I did on the other side of the vent braces earlier. Okay, so there we go, just try and get that line as close as you can. I'm not going to do any belt buckles yet, and I'm going to go for the same V from earlier. Okay, and now let's flip the mask, and we'll use the same technique from last time, big old standard brush, and we'll just kind of pull it out there like so. But unfortunately we can't do it that way because I realize it's going to pull that. It's not a cylinder, so it won't work that way. That's a shame. That's okay though, that's alright. So what we'll have to do for this one, we'll have to do it the special way. That's fine. The special way is, well, it's a nice way. So what can we do? We can actually, I propose the following. I propose a duplication. Okay, so we're going to duplicate this guy, and basically we're just going to rotate him. You might be thinking I'm going a little bit insane, but I haven't, promise. And we're just going to use this as the extra strap. Okay, so we're actually going to use this and do this the proper way. Double strap this way. Okay. So there you have it. Maybe a little bit more over. Something like that. Have it hang down a little bit, because it's not going to be 100% in exactly the same place. Gravity will take effect. Okay, we'll just move him out. Move this end out there. There we go. Okay, so actually we don't need this area here now. We can push this belt in, but pull this belt area out a little bit. So out as much as we'd like. Something like that. Okay, so this area here, this belt at the back here, we can actually just sort of almost get rid of. Well, actually, let's not get rid of it. Let's just tuck it on the inside, but we will mask off a portion of it here. And we'll just kind of tuck that in. Don't need it anymore. Okay. So there we go. Let's just check on how that looks. It's gone a little bit up, so we'll bring it back down. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to have 2 of these put together. So what we're going to do now is we'll go to geometry. We'll bring them down to the lower subdivision. We'll delete the higher subdivision. We'll do the same for the second strap we created. And we're going to merge these 2 as into the same subtool. So now they are the same like this. And to separate them again, we'll do polygroups, just so we've got 2 different polygroups there should we need to affect one and not the other, which is going to be very, very likely any minute now. So with the standard brush, just going to tuck that guy back in, and then here as well, we've got a bit of the shirt sticking out again, so put him back in there. Fabulous. Right, now you've guessed it already, we are going to go ahead and we're going to introduce the belt buckle. So we go back to the IMM brush, which is the clothing hard surface ones. And on any of them here, we're just going to start to drag one out. Nope, not that one, this one. Let's drag that out, and I'm going to have it facing that way, I think. There we go. And use that little movement gadget gizmo thingamajiggy. And we're just going to put it in the correct place. Oops. Like that, and we'll angle it down a little bit. There we go. Give it a polyframe so we can see what's going on. And there we go. Okay, how's that? Not too bad, eh? So what we're going to do now is we're just going to duplicate that subtool twice. We'll do it once, and we'll move the whole thing down again. But we're going to have to adjust this. We're going to have to change it up so it just doesn't look identical to the one on top, okay? They're going to look very similar, but we're going to offset them slightly, just so that they don't look like exact clones of one another. And we'll duplicate it again, and we'll bring that one, just kind of rotate it a little bit. And you can see that we're not going to see a lot of this, but we will make changes in a minute. Okay, so let's address the first guy here. It's going to be a bit of a kind of push and pull match between the vest and the straps. But we'll start with the straps first. We'll push this guy in. Okay, and we want to pull him out on this side here. So we kind of just pull him out a little bit. There you go. A little bit more over here. Start at the ends. There you go. Just so it's roughly around the same area as the other strap, more or less. Okay, he looks alright, and we'll do the same with this guy. We'll kind of pull from the lower hemisphere of the strap, so just try and get that lower head, just kind of pull it out a bit, somewhere around there. That looks okay, and we'll try and pull this guy up over here. We probably need to hide this belt so we can see what we're doing clearly. And let's just pull him up, and there you go. He came up quite sprightly up after that. Just pull him alongside there. Now we've got a little bit of him missing over here, so let's just bring that up as well. Although a move topological brush looks to be the better choice here, so we'll just grab, there we go, that element instead. Okay, right, stand back, have a look. Are you happy with the placement of them? I am, mostly. Let's just change them around a little bit. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. What if there's only two? I think I like the two. I initially penned 3, but I think I like 2. 3 looks a bit crowded, so I'm just going to move him up a little bit. Actually, I might move the first one down slightly. There we go. Yeah, 2 ends up looking a bit better. 3 is a bit crowded, so that's nice. That was kind of explored there. Okay, so what do we have to do now to finish off these straps? We're going to have to go back to the vest, and basically we've just got to create a little kind of crevice that they can tuck into. The easiest way to do that is simply use the standard brush. Oh, maybe not on that high subdivision level. Subdivision level 2. Just kind of create this little cut here, and again we'll have to hide this strap because we can't quite see what we're doing. Okay, so basically just create the same there. Okay, so with that created, what does that look like now? How does that change our folds? Let's go up at highest subdivision level and see. Not much has changed. Okay, let's come in, we'll use our pinch tool just to kind of pinch those areas out. Now what we're going to do here is, once we're happy with where that kind of level sits, just going to mask it off, and we'll do the same. We'll pinch it over here, and we'll mask it off there as well. But what we'll have to do is we'll have to get the standard brush and use the inverse. We've just got to dig in small little holes like so. So you can see the full strap kind of being tucked in under there, if you like. Okay. Something like that. Now it's a stylistic choice. You could have just have two separate areas like this. Okay, so it looks like it's got two strap areas there. Or you can have it so that it's just one area, you know, one solid mass and with two holes coming out like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically ignore the fact that this is all one wall here. I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of detail and then I'm just going to have just going to create little kind of caves for each strap essentially. Okay, and once I'm happy with the placement of it, so I can kind of do it like this. There we go. I can come in with a damn standard brush and just refine these boundaries a bit better. Okay. Just want to draw little rectangles around where they are. Like so. It's quite a strong damn standard brush. Let's bring the intensity down a bit. It's also strong at the moment because it's low resolution to work with at the moment, so it's not going to be particularly, the strokes are going to seem quite strong, but it's only because it's low res. If we bump up an extra resolution now, we'll have an easier time. Just pinch this. Pinch it. There you go, so now it's back to the straps. You can see here the straps are lacking a little bit now. We're going to have to bring the straps up, so let's use the standard brush. And we'll just knock them up until they reach the slot we've created for them. There we go, fabulous. And let's go down another subdivision level. We'll just use the damn standard brush just to paint some light edges there. So it shows the strap kind of going in underneath the vest as well. Okay. Do the same on this side. Just want to suggest it. We don't want to have to particularly paint the stroke in that much. We just want to suggest it's there. Okay, pinch it up a bit. Alright, smooth it out to blend it in with the rest of the vest. And then now we can go back to our standard brush and just carry on any folds that we had earlier. Basically just ignoring the new addition. You can see it's quite easily done. No real big issue there created just by adding in those straps. There you go. In fact, the straps can actually constitute to their own sort of folds now, really. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's bring those belts back. Oops, not that one. That one there. There you go. How about that? Okay, so she's... What happened there? What? I thought I brought that back. All I did was alt-click on another subtool. There we go. Okay. Alright, ZBrush, relax. Okay, I think that's a good sign for ZBrush to say that it needs a little bit of a break. I think you guys deserve a bit of a break as well. So take a break between this video and the next video there. But well done so far, guys. We've gone ahead and we've done a lot with the vest there. There's still a little bit of things, few things to do here and there, but it's mostly completed now. And we've got the all-important kind of straps closing the vest off now in there. So that's created some very nice detail there that previously really wasn't very apparent and there at all. So that's nice. Great job, guys. Go give yourself a well-deserved break, and I'll see you in the next video.